Well, the Front Range is well known for its afternoon summer thunderstorms that produce heavy rain, wind, and lots of lightning. Many Coloradoans may find themselves stuck out in the middle of a severe lightning storm. Here's how you can protect yourself against nature's fury.
Lightning. Mother Nature's very own fireworks show lights up Colorado's skies as severe storms roll over the Rockies. But with this beautiful light show comes extreme danger.
So the best thing you can do is to find shelter in a place that has a grounding, so like a building that has plumbing in it. It's a really bad idea to go to like a park pavilion that isn't grounded. And the second best place to be is in your car, which is actually a pretty safe place to go.
Colorado ranks 10th in the country for the most dangerous state in the U.S. with lightning strikes. Colorado alone sees around 500,000 strikes a year. Coloradoans can't control where this lightning may strike, but can prepare themselves for the storm.
In Colorado, you're more likely to find yourself in kind of an open field situation or at the top of a mountain, maybe above timberline where you are the highest thing around. I think it's important for people who are, maybe you're at a baseball game or an outdoor wedding and you notice that there's lightning around. I think it's important to be that awkward person that says, we need to cut this a little short and go sit in our cars for a little bit and wait for the risk to go by.
Before you make your next outdoor adventure, make sure to keep an eye on the sky and check the forecast. For the Met Report, I'm Josh Cozart.
I love lightning, but I definitely would not want to be stuck outside during a thunderstorm.
I love looking at footage and pictures of lightning, like some of the pictures that we saw in that package.
Yeah, and that wedding, oh my gosh, I hope my wedding does not fall
I would probably
during a thunderstorm. Well, now that we know how dangerous lightning is, here's Josh Cozart giving our weather update. Should we worry about lightning this week? Should we try and stay inside?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Megan, today we do have a small chance for a few small thunderstorms to build over the Continental Divide and Colorado foothills today. It's pretty much just going to stay in the mountains, but if you do take a look to the west, you might see a bolt or two. So some pretty exciting stuff, but again, stay safe. And Rachel, I think you're like this. Today is the last day of spring. Tomorrow, early morning, we are going to start the official start of summer. And speaking of summer, we're already starting to see temperatures out there. Right now, we sit at 82 degrees on June 20th, so already starting to really get things going with the temperature. Our high today expected to be about 86 degrees. Even our lows are really starting to get up there as well with a low of 61. And then we got winds out of the east-northeast at about 6 miles per hour, so nothing too terrible. And then we got sunshine all across the great state of Colorado. Let's take a look at our hour by hour for today. 2 o'clock, we're going to see 85 degrees, and then 3 o'clock starts the 86s. And that's going to continue till about 5:30 or so, and we're going to slowly start to drop off at 85 at around 6 o'clock, but not too terrible of an afternoon for us today. For those of you who suffer from pollen, today we're going to see trees and grass be high for us, and weeds are slowly catching up, and they're going to be here at low. We're expecting to see these start to rise up with all the rain that we've seen. So if you are an allergy sufferer, make sure you grab the nasal spray and eye drops. Let's now take a look at what tomorrow's weather is going to look like. June 21st, we're going to see 90 degrees, so a great way to start off our first day of summer. And then we're going to see winds just out of the northeast at about 8 miles per hour, so not too terrible, and then our low at about 60 degrees. And tomorrow afternoon, here in the metro area, we have a better chance than today, about 30% chance for some of those storms to build over the Continental Divide and then kind of roll on out to the Front Range, and there's going to be isolated here and there. I'm not expecting to see anything too severe, possibly lightning, damaging wind, and maybe pea-sized hail, but nothing that we can't handle, and especially stuff that we have not seen yet this season, that's for sure. All right, let's now take a look at our national map. We got the stationary front sitting right over the middle of the country, and it's not going to be moving very much, not going to change our temperatures at all, but we are going to see a lot of rain produced with this. In places like Iowa, they've already seen quite a bit of rain this season, and a lot of their rivers are actually at flood stage right now, so they really don't need any more of it. And our greatest threat for severe weather for our Saturday is going to be down in the southern part of Colorado in through Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa. That's where we could possibly see the large hail, damaging winds, lightning, and possibly even a tornado or two. So if you're headed out that way, keep an eye on it. As for our side of the country, we got this 2 low pressure systems just sitting to our west of us, and they are going to have some pretty weak cold fronts that are going to slowly start to drift their way down to the Denver area. That's what's going to start to fuel some of those non-severe thunderstorms over the Continental Divide for our Saturday, and then move on out onto the plains. And then that's what's also going to create, as they push on out to the east, some of those severe weather in Kansas. Let's take a look at Sunday now. That stationary front that was over here to the east, just going to dissolve away. We're just going to see a few splash showers here and there. We do need to keep our eye on a few of them because they could become supercell storms, but nothing drenching or a washout by any means. And then out to the west, those two cold fronts are kind of going to collide a little bit, create a stationary front, not going to be moving very much. We will see a slight temperature change, which I'll get to in just a moment. But for us, this is what's going to give us that 40% chance for some precipitation, again, the lightning and hail and so on, for our Sunday afternoon. Let's now take a closer look at Colorado. For Denver, we're going to see our temperature at 90 degrees for our first day of summer, DIA at 88, 87 degrees down Boulder, and if you head down to the Springs, you're going to see 86 degrees. And take a look at Lamar, 99 degrees, great pool weather for you out there. If you're headed out to the west, Grand Junction at 93, Gunnison, a nice cool compared to the 99, 79 degrees for Gunnison. Let's now take a look at Sunday. Denver, better chance for some storms with a 83 is our high, DIA 81, Boulder 80, Springs 83, Lamar just a smidge cooler at 93 degrees, but not too terrible. Grand Junction, you're going to see yourself at 92, and Durango, you're going to be at 85. Let's now take a look at our 5-day forecast. Monday, we're going to see our temperatures a bit cooler because of that cold front that's going to push through Sunday at 76 degrees. And Tuesday, we're also going to see a good chance for some isolated thunderstorms as well. Wednesday, we're going to start our warming trend at about 87. And then Thursday and Friday, we are back in to the 90s with plenty of sunshine. So a great way to start off our first week of summer. Just a few storms here and there, not going to be a big deal, so we can most definitely get out and enjoy that.
Yay. I love these warm temperatures. It's felt like summer already. So
oh, I know.
It's going to be a warm one, I think.
And it catches a lot of people by surprise because they see that, oh, you know, tomorrow's the first official day of summer, and they're like, well, it's been 90 already.
It's like, wait, hadn't this already happened?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so it'll be nice. I feel like I've been in hibernation since the winter.
Definitely.
It was such a cold winter. So
yeah, get outside and enjoy it. All right, well, coming up next, we have entertainment. We'll be right back.